A quick heads up. Let me know if you guys can see this one big chart right here. One big chart. Just give me a heads up on that. Okay, cool. All right, so I guess right now it's all going to be about you guys. So please type in your symbol, and I'll do the analysis. So nothing is off topic. Just bring it on. Something that is on your watch list. Okay. All right, I got the first 3, 4 right now. Okay. Donna, okay, perfect. I day trade futures and I swing trade stocks. So you got, or even if you have a day trading, stock that you would like me to look at. Okay, perfect. Okie dokie. All right, so keep them coming. I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna begin with the first one, Microsoft. All right. All right, so give me a heads up again. Let me know if you guys can see this. Okay. Perfect. Oops, sorry about that. That's my presentation. Accidentally popped it up. Okay, that's for later. Okay, so as you guys know, we may be reaching out a decision, a TikTok decision. Microsoft, Walmart, and Oracle are going to be top watches, right? So you're seeing like a lot of grind. I'm going to show you the lower time frame here, 1 hour. So we're having a very bullish price action formation here, okay? So what I'm seeing I'm actually Microsoft, so I'm going to do the analysis. We had initiated Microsoft at $209. We are still in it because TikTok decision, TikTok anytime. So we're pretty much going to hold Microsoft until for higher prices. What I'm seeing in Microsoft right now is that it came in a little bit lower, but it's really doing a very strong haul. This is a really nice bull pennant that we see here, and it's definitely poised for higher. Now, I would like to see it punch over the 231.15, which is going to be the weekly high. I also want to highlight the fact that today is the last day of the month, and what we're going to see basically is this candle wrap up, close. This candle is going to close, and we're going to have brand new monthly candles. And with that, we're going to have a lot more information about what's to come for the month of September. And we're actually going to experience, and if going into tomorrow, we are going to take out the 231.15, we could actually start moving higher in Microsoft. And I do have higher targets all the way to the 236 and 240 for Microsoft. So Microsoft has not violated the uptrend. It actually ran higher. We're having a very nice solid range here with the breakout. Last 4 days, actually last 3 days, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we had a really fantastic move to the upside. So we just broken out here. So I'm going to show you guys some of the projections for Microsoft of where I can see it move higher. Like I said, I see a target. So that would be the immediate target into 236 and 240. And then we have a tradable void all the way to 250. So the price may get sucked into this 250, which would be fantastic for this first move. Obviously, this is 161 extension. The reason why we're pulling back is technical. And as long as we're holding the 220s, this is also a minor support zone. We can see a rotation off of this point, and the price may resume back higher. So Microsoft is very strong. I continue to hold a position in Microsoft, and it's looking very good. Like I said, this TikTok is going to be very interesting. Tesla being bought. I mean, this Tesla is incredible. You know, the more you try to short Tesla, and I'm talking about a lot of traders that think like, oh, this is overbought. Remember that prices tend to be into the overbought level for a very long time. I'm actually using a William % R indicator right here. I'm going to talk about the William % R indicator. into my presentation. This is one of my favorite indicators that I use for swing trading, not for day trading, but for swing trading and active investing. That gives you a very easy read of what is into the overbought and where the price may be likely to enter into an overbought level and where it is into an oversold level. So I'm going to talk about that later. But nonetheless, you know, I'm telling you, like all these individuals, traders that are thinking shorts, like, oh, and I've heard a lot of chatter about puts and all that stuff. It's like, listen, every time somebody is yelling short, 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 this is just going to continue to scream higher. Remember the last time when it was at $400? It was, I think, last year when Elon Musk tweeted funding secured. And now it's back into the 400. It seems that Apple and Tesla, every single time, like they do a split or, you know, they run the price even higher. So definitely higher. I would not be, there is no technical indicator that would short Tesla. So Tesla is just a runaway price right now. You know, I could probably see it as any kind of pullback buy opportunity. I will show you on the smaller time frames. If you're a day trader, you can see that it had a run up, very nice rotation here off of a quadruple bottom all the way into the 440 level with a very nice rotation, punched it higher, came back into minor support and released higher. So now it's trending off the 10 exponential moving average. It's probably going to go a little bit higher. No indication for shorts, okay? XAU USD, I never traded that. XAU USD, I don't even know if I have it. Here it is. Okay, I'm not even sure if I can get the charts on that. Okay, Henry, that's for you. No, I don't have it. Sorry, I don't trade that. And I used to trade. And I do trade currencies, but I don't trade the XAU USD. Gold, are you meaning the GOLD or gold futures? Okay, or GOLD or gold futures? Okay, we're gonna look at all of them. All right, so very interesting information. You can see it right here. Here's my work, and price action is my best indicator and my superpower. And basically, this is a long, you can see it bullish above here, over 1988. We're gonna use the protective stop for the swing trade into the 1906 half and the other half into the 1871. And we have three targets. First one is into the 2000, the second one into 2026, the third one 2050, and the third one is into the all-time highs, which is very close to the 2100. It's actually at 2189. All right, so that's the plan. M-mini S&P. Let's take a look at the M-mini S&P. This is something that I trade every single day. Let's check it out on the 1 hour. The 1 hour is getting a little bit weaker, and it looks to me like it's forming a head and shoulder pattern right now. So we have the right shoulder, we have the head, we have the left shoulder, and then we have the neckline over here. If it trades under the whole number of the 3,500, I think it's going to retest the 3489 and possibly into the 3480. The danger zone is going to be the 3480. This is definitely going to enter into more of a sell mode back into the 3464. You can see that I have the levels right here, so it's going to be super easy trade. You can take a snapshot of this. What I'm seeing here on the daily is actually very interesting because it's forming a doji. So to me, it looks a little bit weaker. It looks like it's topping out, and we may have that short signal even for a swing coming in a little bit earlier. So if it trades below, like I said today, if it trades below 3490, 3490 to 3498, 89, I'm sorry, it's going to start moving lower. And in fact, that 3480 is going to be the first target, which was bearish today, which was a bearish level for us today. And it's going to start coming into 3450. So it's a very easy trade, self-explanatory type of trade. NASDAQ is the strongest, and we actually traded long NASDAQ today in the trading room. They traded at NASDAQ. It was one of the strongest one of the strongest. You can see our entry right here, bullish above. It's the only index that has triggered the bullish above zone in our trade. And it has achieved the first target. We had some extensions for higher into the 2150, and it almost hit all of the targets that it had set for today. It's still very strong. No indication for a turnaround. What I would look for would be, and that would be after 6 p.m. because in futures, with futures you can trade around the clock, 24-hour market. I would look for a 4-hour rotation to the downside, but the NASDAQ would not be the stock, would not be the index that I would be short. I would find something that is a little bit weaker, and weaker in this instance is the Dow, since we're onto the same topic with the indices. So the Dow is actually weaker. It was weak all day today. It actually has triggered the daily rotation for lower into the 28,440, and it's trying to achieve this 10 EMA. Now, don't forget that these are still very strong indices, and any pullback, so we can be short-term bearish, but definitely long-term we're still bullish. So any pullback into the 10 EMA or piercing through the 10 EMA and rotation around this area is going to put it back on the map for the bullish environment. And RTY, again, it's a very easy trade. It's very, very simple. It's based off of the weekly. You can see the dots right here. This could be a weekly breakout if it trades over this 88 to 90 level. And if it trades below 1540 is going to start coming in. And the next one, let me see. Let me just scroll through the names. ABT. Let's try the ABT. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. ABT. Here we go. ABT. All right. Weekly. ABT actually had some news last week. And right now it's getting ready for a retracement. I think it's going to get ready for a little bit of gap fill. So it has been holding the support into the 109. I think it's going to start crossing below 109. It's going to start filling this void all the way to the 106, and that's my guess on it. Not my guess, but my calculated technical analysis on it. So under 109, it's going to start pulling back. 106 becomes bullish level back again. All right, so let's see. What stock is that? HJLI. I could tell you I've never traded. I've been trading for over 20 years. HJLI. Okay, never traded this stock. Oh, it's a penny stock. Okay. See, I don't trade penny stocks, but I could give you my bias on it. Let's go here. It triggered a little bit of a rotation. It has stabilized at 20 cents. It's just holding this 20-cent zone. So pretty much if you're in this, you have your hands tied. It's not doing anything. You need to see it close above the 50 SMA. Once it closes over 50 cents, then it looks a little bit more encouraging, and it will take out this prior high. I like the volume though. The volume is pretty strong on the weekly and on the daily. 2.9 million shares on the daily, looking pretty good. Okay. OLLI. All right, OLLI. OLLI, pretty interesting from the weekly perspective because it's coming into the 20 SMA. Any rotation into the spot may take it higher. So if tomorrow you're going to see a print of 97.35, it's going to go back higher, but it needs to trade over 99.40 to 99.20, and then we're probably going to see higher prices than that. CRWD, let's check it out. CRWD. All right. Okay. Ooh, wow, this is a nice one. I looked at this actually last week, and I saw that I missed a really fantastic trade, and the trade was right here into this spot. Okay, so this was the entry candle into the 104.75. I looked at it last week and I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to give it that much room. But it just was not on my radar. Continuation higher, you want to know how high is it going to go, or what's the potential on it? Let's check it out and see what's in store and what we can see from the weekly perspective. Yeah, it's trading into target 1 and it has room to 134. So very nice. Very nice. It could possibly have a very nice continuation. Okay, GOLD. Okay, GOLD. All right. So GOLD, very sideways onto the weekly charts. You can see it right here. Triggered a little bit, the weekly up. It's still, you know, it's still a long. So the long actually could be over $30 with a stop $28. Let's see if it could go back into this high 31.20, and then it has room for higher. I know I did some projections on it and it has room for $35. Take a look at RTX. Okay, RTX. We had a trade in Raytheon a couple of weeks ago. It was a really nice trade. Raytheon, I like it from the weekly perspective because it's still holding. It has still a bullish pennant and it can still run higher. In fact, today it just rotated off of the weekly. As long as it's not violating 59.40, you're still looking good in RTX. CRM, very nice. I still like it. I still like it. Okay, let's check out CRM, $270. What a big move on Friday. Just massive move on Friday. I'm sorry. Did I say Friday? No, massive move last week. And in fact, on Friday, I was looking at a different chart. In fact, on Friday, we did have a doji. Today, indecision again. So we have 2 indecision with inside candles right here. So it's ready to take a decision. A confirmation over 276.35 will send it back higher. If we start trading below 265, we're going to come into probably 260 and 250 area. The more we gravitate into this space onto the daily chart, so the more we base, the more the 10 EMA is going to try to catch up with price, and that's going to be really, really good for price. Okay, MRO.
Hey, Anka.
Yeah.
I think Steven's in here now. Steven, are you there?
Gotcha. Okay, I am done, guys. I'm going to stop the share. Steven, you have the mic.
All right.